Hi, we're Group 10 of MN323, International Corporate Entrepreneurship. So we chose to do Topic 3. This topic looks at methods of innovation management and how Illumino can apply these in an international setting. We then broke it down into 3 fundamental questions, which each assesses what are the typical cultural challenges, what are the recommendations to these challenges, and finally, what are the key actions that can be taken to implement the recommendations. So what is culture? To us, culture is the collective programming of the mind that distinguishes the members of one group or category of people from others. At global consultancy Minute, we understand how vital the role of culture plays and how it can arise in any challenge of innovation management. And we hope by the end of this video, you too will understand how to overcome cultural challenges and understand their importance. The first challenge we looked at was cultural miscommunication. This can be something as subtle as whether it's perceived to be rude or not to answer a call during a meeting. The challenge also does not only arise with written or verbal forms of communication, but also with criteria such as non-verbal communication, like body language, and also how direct the message may or may not have been. So how can Illumino address and overcome these problems? It's important for their managers to remember to listen to the needs of the employees, in particular to their cultural needs such as religious holidays. Always keep their messages clear and to the point, especially when setting a task. Finally, to ensure that each member of staff is clear with the goals set and the means of reaching the goal. The next challenge we came across was organisational hierarchy. This looks at how, at an international level, Illumino can manage the cross-cultural branches of their company, such as seeing in countries they operate in. Do junior managers question those above them? What inherent organisational hierarchy works best there, and how can Illumino adapt to it to increase their own efficiency? Illumino can overcome their cross-cultural conflicts by firstly learning how different teams work and achieve their goals, and secondly to implement cross-departmental management throughout the organisation by encouraging topics like networking so that both employees and managers of Illumino have clear communication across all corporate functions at all times. With these recommendations in mind, Illumino can hold on to their creative and innovative business model and address any organisational structure problems that may arise. The challenge that faces any company in the global arena is how to manage cross-cultural conflict. It arises due to the lack of understanding of normalities of another culture or country. Illumino can assess this by creating a corporate culture of their own that encourages the understanding of how things can be done differently across any culture or country, and by putting emphasis on the training of this topic. In their presentation, Illumino mentioned that it's vital in their early stage to find the right developers, identifying the importance of HRM to them. With this in mind, they face the challenge of preparing their employees for working abroad and for expatriation should they want to globalise. This brings on some feats that must be addressed and overcome. So, how can Illumino address the challenges of international HRM? Firstly, by implementing performance management of their employees across the globe, which can also identify areas of improvement. Secondly, by investing in training of and repatriation of their employees, as it can make or break their global campaign. Finally, by motivating staff through extrinsic methods such as pay packets or profit sharing options, it will increase the innovation throughout the company. So how can Illumino overcome these challenges and promote entrepreneurial innovation? Through 2 fundamental methods. The first being through leadership, and the second being through supporting hierarchy. So how can Illumino gain a strong leadership? Firstly, take into account the Hofstede findings of how different countries act, and a leadership approach can be adopted from it. From there, a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship can be adopted and encouraged. And finally, align the need of innovation with the company's mission so that it's prominent in every part of the organisation. Through creating a flat organisational structure, employees do not feel as intimidated to communicate their ideas, and entrepreneurial spirit can be encouraged to help the company. As Illumino grow and become bigger, they may place importance on other areas of the organisation, and as such may create a hybrid model to keep innovation. So here at Minute Global Consultancy, we feel that from each challenge and its relevant solution that have been discussed throughout this video, Illumino can take these on board, and it may help them to become bigger players in the global arena, and also it may help them to manage their innovation better. Finally, we would like to take this time to thank you for your attention and for watching our video, and we'd also like to open the floor to any questions.